Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my August TBR. So this is actually going to be incredibly brief today because I only have 6 books to talk to you about. If you don't know, which you might not do yet, I am running a month-long readathon in September. So I wanted August to be a very chill month. Gear me up ready for that. Don't get in a slump. Don't get burnt out. Just concentrate on September. So August is going to be relatively chill. Saying that, I'm looking at some very intimidating books. So let's start off with what I think is going to be the easiest read, and that is my read along, which I'm running with some lovely friends. So this is our 3rd and final month of this read along, and we'll be reading The Heart Principle by Helen Hoang. So I love The Kiss Quotient. I have now, at the time of filming, reread that, love it, 5 stars. I need to read The Bride Test, but I gave that 5 stars the first time. This one I have never read, so I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I don't know, I'm in like a really happy little bubble about this book, so I really hope I do love it. I will link the announcement video down for the read along in case you need any more information, but I will be reading this one in August. The other like public book club is Chloe's Crime Scene Corner, and we're going to be reading Inside the Mind of Jeffrey Dahmer by Christopher Berry D this month. This is another one where I will link the announcement video where I talk about us reading this, but this is following Jeffrey Dahmer, aka the Milwaukee Cannibal, and his murders between 1978 and 1991. So really excited to pick this one up, especially after loving the TV show Dahmer, but also hearing that Dahmer was very inaccurate. So we'll see what I think about this one. Next up, for every tier of my Patreon, we are doing a Twilight along, which is reading the Twilight books and watching the Twilight movies every month. So in August, it is time for us to read Eclipse, which is pretty chunky. This is over 600 pages. I actually didn't know that. Okay, this is the chunker. But yes, finally reading Eclipse in August. This is my 2nd favourite book, I believe. This is where we're getting a lot of drama, proper love triangle, and yes, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic on reread. I won't talk too much about Twilight because I feel like I can hammer on about that every single month, but we will be, in August, we're going to be watching New Moon and reading Eclipse, ready to watch Eclipse in September. So that is exciting. I then have my Patreon buddy read, which is where my La Push Beach and the Cullen House tiers of my Patreon vote on a book from my TBR to read in the month. I actually did it a little bit differently this month, and I picked 5 books myself from my TBR that I'm too daunted to read and would like some help to read, and that system really had a nice response. So I don't think I'll do it again instantly, but it was such a positive experience. So we're going to be reading Middle Game by Shauna Maguire. Like, I am terrified, absolutely terrified. I've heard very mixed things, I've heard amazing things, I've heard awful reviews. I don't know what I'm going to think of this. If you know my reading taste well enough and you have read this book, please do let me know down in the comments if you think I'm going to like this book, because I am scared. I'm scared. We've broken it down over a week. It's going to be a difficult week, but we're reading this one. And the other Patreon pick I have is the TBR jar. So these are all, I've dropped one. These are all books that the top 2 tiers of my Patreon have picked from my TBR and would like me to read. We have anything from The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert to Midnight in Chernobyl by Adam Higginbotham. So this could be anything. It could be literally anything. But here we go. I'm actually scared. It's going to open to you first. I can't see what that is upside down. Oh, this is exactly what I need. This one had been in there a while. This is Lizzie's pick, which is, the name of this book is Secret by Pseudonymous, however you say that, Bosch. And this was one of my favourite books in high school. I thought it was absolutely amazing, and I have never gone back and reread it. So it looks like I'm finally doing that this month. I've been waiting for a reason to do this, so this is very exciting. I'm so glad that's come out. Yes, oh my god, okay. And the final book I'm committed to read in August is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, which I'm buddy reading with the lovely Emily at Emily Kathleen Reads. So I have wanted to read this for a while, but I'm quite daunted by the whole classic situation. And Emily also wants to read this. So as soon as I heard she wanted to read it, I said, please read it with me, please help me. So that is what we're going to be doing in August. It's very short, it's less than 250 pages. I've still got it broken down into 5 days, but one of those sections looks very, very long because I would like to spread it out a little bit. We will see. I need to actually talk to her about this before I talk about it in a video, annoying Chloe. But really excited to give this a go. I'm daunted, but I love the TV show, so hopefully I like it. So these are the definite books I need to read in August. We've got some hopefully very easy and then hopefully not too daunting reads here. I guess Eclipse is my biggest, which is a win, I think. What I'm actually just going to do is give a brief mention to some other books I want to read. And then, yes, I'm going to give you a brief mention to 4 books I would like to read this month. And what I'm also going to do is start a new TikTok, because I have my TBR jar that I made and I kind of exclusively pick books on TikTok. But I think if I just pull one book out of that for my TBR, so we've got 6, there are 4 here, may as well make this TBR more than 10 books, why not? So the 4 that I would like to get to but I'm not pushing myself is Shitbag by Zena Knox. I won't talk too much about these. Family of Liars by E. Lockhart, Night Bloom by Peace Adsomedi, and Masters of Death by Olive Blake. So these 4 were all sent to me by publishers, so I would like to get to them, but I can't promise anything. And then BRB, well, I film a TikTok for this, and then tell you what book I'm going to be reading. Okay, I filmed the TikTok. We used the Cracker Barrel mug, and the prompt I pulled out was, if it's going to focus, I say prompt, it's a book title. It's Looking for Fireworks by Holly Cavendish, and this sounds really, really cute. It says, when her father becomes ill, city girl Lainey Barwell moves to the Cotswolds to look after him. She's been looking for fireworks in her love life ever since she broke up with her predictable ex-boyfriend Giles, but she has no thoughts of kindling the spark she's looking for here. If she can't find love in a big city like London, with all its internet dating, singles nights and socials, how can she ever hope to meet the man of her dreams in a tiny village, wow, of St. Pontian? But there are 2 prospects when she gets there. Martin, who can always be depended on for a kind word of advice, or Toby, who is distant but who sets her heart ablaze. When it comes to love, should Lainey trust the logic of her head or the racing of her heart? And I think this is a win, because I think that's going to be a very, very easy, quick read. Famous last words, I'm sure. So here are now the 7 books I'm going to read, because who can stick to 6? If there are any here that you have strong opinions on, please do let me know. Any that you think I'm going to love, going to hate, also let me know. That's all I have time for today, so thank you very, very much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!